Good afternoon, everyone. As you know, enormous progress has been made in the fight against coronavirus. The government believes that we are now able to begin the process of exiting lockdown. My colleagues and I know how frustrating you are all finding lockdown, and we share with you the strong desire to escape from it as soon as possible. The Prime Minister has therefore asked me to explain to you the first steps that we will be taking to move the country back to normality. Obviously, we need to move with extreme caution, and that is why we intend to prioritise a number of relatively small measures that, nevertheless, we in the government feel will have a transformative effect on all of our personal lives. Let me address the areas of lockdown in turn. Travel. As of next week, owners of second homes will be able to travel to them and indeed take up residence in them if they wish. In due course, we will extend this measure to third, fourth and even fifth homes. Further, the family group will be considered to include those involved in extramarital relationships. Anyone who is party to such relationships will be able to travel freely between the family home and love nests located anywhere in the United Kingdom. As we all know, air travel has been severely impacted by the virus. As of next week, we are proposing to allow non-essential passenger air travel to resume, provided the aeroplanes concerned have a capacity for passengers of 8 or fewer and of a crew of 8 or fewer. We believe this will be a significant step in the return to normality with respect to holidays in particular areas such as the Caribbean, the Maldives, the Florida Keys, the Seychelles, and your favourite tax havens. Medical arrangements. We know that due to the risk of infection, many of you have been reluctant to seek medical attention for ailments that might potentially require hospital treatment. To make the hospital environment safer, we are applying a limit of 1 patient per room, or 2 in the case of maternity units. At one stroke, this will meet the challenge of avoiding interpatient infections. Working from home. As you know, we have been encouraging people to work from home wherever possible. As of Monday, those of you who would not normally be in work at all will be pleased to know here that you will have the government's blessing to return to your former lives of indolence and self-indulgence. Social distancing. During the period of the pandemic, the government has been urging people to maintain a distance of 2 metres between themselves and others they may come across in their daily lives. We know how much you will appreciate being able to get back to former levels of social distancing. So, as of next week, we are relaxing this rule to enable you to stay as many tens or even hundreds of metres away from passers-by as you like. Furthermore, you will no longer need to observe social distancing when visiting popular supermarkets. We are making special arrangements to improve parking in the Piccadilly and Knightsbridge areas so that your journeys to Fortnum's or Harrods can be made without recourse to public transport with its attendant risks of infection. Obviously, it's impossible to avoid a degree of interaction with other parts of society when one is out and about. We are not, however, recommending the use of face masks for personal protection. For ladies, we recommend the usual dark glasses and headscarves. For men, we are recommending dark glasses, upturned collars and reversed baseball caps. Personal exercise. As you know, during the period of lockdown, we have stipulated an hour's outdoor exercise for everyone. We are now relaxing this requirement to allow people to return to their indoor gyms and home swimming pools, provided these are only made available to members of the household and to servants. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the extent of the measures we are proposing to take at this stage. We will soon announce further measures with the aim of restoring normal economic life. I will give further details in my next broadcast. Thank you and good afternoon.